Hello again, this is Randy Ripkey. I'm the owner of Accurate Messages and the developer of TASbiller Cloud. This is another video in the series, Yes You Can. It goes with the video of 5 things to do. This is 5 things not to do. Again, I'm sure I'll get some more comments on things that could be added to this list, but these are the first things that popped into my mind of things not to do that I've learned from experience and working with my customers and running my own answering service. So the 5 things not to do. The first one I'm probably going to catch some grief on, number 5, is flat rate billing. I have one flat rate customer. Actually, I just raised their rates. They just hit my radar again. Flat rates, sometimes you kind of have to have them. You have to keep an eye on them. They can be very profitable because if they slow down and it's at a fixed rate, you can kind of leave them alone. But sometimes they start using you more, and if you don't keep track of it, you could be losing money very quickly. So be careful with those. Number 4 on the list is to allow your customers to get past due. So watch my collections video. I just had a good friend of mine the other day trying to collect from a customer that was 9 months past due for a total of over $900, and the customer canceled service. If that customer had been paying that $90 or $100 a month, they probably would still be a customer. But they got so far past due where that amount got so large, just getting current was a challenge. So customer gone. So it really doesn't pay to let those customers get past due. Number 3, beware of the vacation customer. I just had one of these try this week to sign up with us. This is the week before July 4th weekend. They wanted to start on Friday, and their office was going to be closed. They were going to be on vacation the following week. And they also were asking if we had a contract or not. And so when my wife forwarded me all this information, it just had red flags all over it. This person wanted to use us temporarily while they were on vacation and would probably skip out on the bill. And so I told Lori, and she called him back, and they said, "Oh, we'd like to use you because we're very busy, and we'll give you all of our calls if you can keep it under $79." And that kind of falls back into that number 5 of things not to do with the flat rates. I'm sure for $79 they'd love to send us all their calls, but that's not how that works. So anyway, just kind of beware of the customers that want to sign up prior to a holiday and aren't with an answering service now. Those should be red flags for you. Number 2 on the list is price based on what competitors charge. Use the magic number. Watch my magic number video. You need to charge what you need to charge to make a profit. And what you charge might be different from what your competitor charges. So watch the video, know your numbers, and when you do your rate increases, while we're on the subject here, don't give advance notice to your customers. I know of none of my vendors that give me notice when they're going to raise my bill. When I do rate increases, I have a one line on the invoice. It says, based on analysis, your rate may have changed. And when they see that notice, their rate changed. So use your magic number, know what your number should be, and raise rates and gradually get your customers paying what you need to maintain your profit margin. Number 1 on the list is to allow employees, or customers for that matter, to tell you how to run your business. And don't let them know more than you do about your business. I'm speaking about employees here. I had a TASbiller customer contact me once who was in tears. Her manager was basically threatening her because the manager knew that the owner knew nothing about programming their system, or how to maintain their equipment, or how to answer a call for that matter. And the manager was going to co-conspire with other employees to either mutiny, which would just leave her in a lot of trouble, if the owner didn't go along with their requests. And so this was back when I had my office in Augusta. And so I invited this owner to Augusta for a week. And she came down to Augusta and spent a week working with one of my managers and learning. We were both on the same equipment platform, learning how to use the equipment and how to program. She then went back to her office, and I sent my manager with her for a week, and she called an employee meeting and fired the manager and asked if anyone else needed to be fired, and no one did. And my manager stayed there for a week to help her get settled in and make sure she was comfortable programming accounts and answering the phones and knew how to take care of the equipment, and kept her in business. But that's a difficult position to be in. I've had a similar situation where I had employees that knew how to program, who did a mass exit on me and left me not knowing quite how to program my own equipment, and that was a bad place to be. It kind of forced me to move on and change equipment vendors, for that matter, to find one that was easier for me to use. So just be careful of that. Always know your business, know your equipment, and know how to do everything that your employees are doing. Don't let them know more than you do. So tips from Randy Ripkey. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, please let me know. Subscribe to my channel, and have a good week. Thank you.